Are you looking for the best home ice makers? In this video, we will look at some of the best home ice makers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Silonn Countertop Ice Maker. If you want a standalone ice maker but don't have much to spend, the Silonn Countertop Ice Maker is a perfectly suitable option. Sure, it doesn't have tons of bells and whistles and the ice is a bit cloudy and inconsistently sized, but it definitely beats filling water trays. Plus, the unit itself is sleek, light, and portable, so it looks fine on the counter, or you can remove it when you don't want it out. It's also very easy to set up and use, adding to the flexibility of when you use it and when you stash it. We also love that you can choose between small or large ice cubes, and that despite the lower price point, it still operates quietly. Despite its smaller footprint, we were impressed by its overall water capacity and how much ice it churns out per hour. The machine even recycles melted ice to make more ice. Just note, if you plan to bring this ice maker with you, like on a trip, you'll need to keep the appliance in an upright position during transport or wait 24 hours before using it again, otherwise the refrigerant may not be properly settled in its reservoir after being moved, which could damage the compressor. At number 2. GE Profile Opal 2.0 Countertop Nugget Ice Maker with Side Tank. Nugget ice, a soft, chewable type of ice that's best used for blended drinks like smoothies and frozen margaritas, is highly coveted. Why? Because you need a specialized ice maker to get it. You won't find this type of ice in your average freezer. And now you don't have to spring for a pricey built-in machine to get this restaurant-quality ice. This sleek-looking stainless steel ice maker sits on your counter and produces 1 pound of ice nuggets per hour, dispensing it into a bin that can hold up to 3 pounds. The clear, illuminated bin lets you see how much ice you have at the ready, plus looks snazzy, and is easy to pull forward when scooping ice with the included scooper. The bin is also insulated to keep the ice cold, but as it inevitably melts, the machine automatically makes more. Overall, users find the machine incredibly easy to operate, but lament a slight squeaking noise during the ice making process. Another cool feature other ice makers don't have? The GE Opal connects to your home's Wi-Fi, so you can control it from anywhere, monitoring status and scheduling ice production. It also comes with an extra water reservoir, so you don't have to refill the water as often when you're hosting. At number 3. Frigidaire EFIC 103 Countertop Ice Maker. Another specialized type of ice, bullet ice, also sometimes called hollow cube ice, is more cylindrical in shape than nugget ice. Like nugget ice, it's slow melting and works great in everything from soda to mixed drinks. And though it's not always easy to find a quality bullet ice maker, the Frigidaire delivers. This model makes some of the largest, thickest bullet ice we've found, especially from a countertop ice maker. What's more, it gets the job done quickly, producing up to 26 pounds per day. In our tests, the ice maker quietly made a batch of 9 cubes in just 8 minutes. And each hollow, bullet-shaped cube was impressively large and thick. We found the output comparable to models that cost twice as much. You can customize the size of the ice, to choose from 3 thickness settings. Unfortunately, the ice maker can only store 2.2 pounds of ice at a time, but this should be plenty for everyday use in your average household. It's also not as well insulated as some higher-end models, but we still found it adequate. At number 4. EdgeStar IB120SS 15-inch built-in ice maker. If you're not building your ice maker into a counter setup, you might prefer a budget-friendly and compact model like the EdgeStar. It's just 15 inches wide and has a reversible door, so you can find a tight corner to tuck it. Plus, you can't beat the price. Most freestanding models, especially ones with the option to go built-in down the road, cost well over $1,000. It's true that its capacity is quite a bit smaller than other ice makers. It can only produce up to 12 pounds of ice per day and store 6 pounds at a time, but it does have a refrigerated compartment that eliminates the need for a drain line. You can install the front venting unit just about anywhere, even in a boat or RV. Keep in mind, though, it must be manually defrosted, so you'll have to open the door, unplug the unit, and wait for everything to melt whenever the time comes.